Hello and welcome. Today on BOI Weekly, we'll take a look at the Bank of Industry's intervention in the real sector of the Nigerian economy as we consider 4 companies in the large enterprises group. Our first on this edition is a company in the aluminum sector. Rooftech, with its factory located in Owo, Ondo State, produces roofing sheets, meeting the building and construction needs in the southwest and south regions. Staying with the building and construction cluster, the Bank of Industry also supported GM Code Industries Limited. Aside from roofing sheets, they also produce a variety of building materials like nails and iron binders, as well as embossed iron doors from their base in Imo State. As a result of BOI support, McDonald's Limited has become one of a kind in the southeastern parts of the country, converting waste paper to jumbo reels and then further breaking them down to usable forms like toilet papers, facial tissues and serviettes, just to name a few, and would finally end the trip in Anambra State to see what BOI has done with Franklin Marble, an indigenous marble production company providing jobs and technical exposure for young people there. I am Kayode Alayande. Welcome to the program. The local aluminium industry in Nigeria took off in 1959 when the Eastern Regional Government established the first aluminium rolling mill in Trans-Amadi, Port Harcourt. Nigeria has since then thrown its hat in the ring as a contender in the global aluminium market. Back in 2007, global production of aluminium building products reached 7.6 million tons, up from 6.62 million tons in 2006. International demand for aluminium in the building industry remains strong, whilst production and consumption continue to rise. We may not have fully maximized it, but Nigeria has a huge global competitive potential in the aluminium industry. That is why the Bank of Industry has sought to support a business like Rooftech Limited, Owo, Ondo State. BOI made a daring $2 million investment in the company for the acquisition of the only aluminium coating line in the area. It's an ongoing drive to position the company as one of those to help mitigate the importation of roofing sheets to Nigeria. The impact is limitless, capacity is built, jobs are created, and the Naira is shielded. The MD CEO Rooftech Limited, Owo, Engineer Tunde Okorinboye, speaks about his company's long-standing partnership with the Bank of Industry, impact of BOI's intervention, and the challenges peculiar to the industry.
When we started buying coated coils, and then we will corrugate them on our machines and sell locally. We are doing about 10 million, a little more than that, every month. But we now found that if we go on buying from finished products, it will not be a good thing for this country. So we now got involved with Bank of Industry, who now gave us some FT loan for the purchase of a coating line, an aluminum coating line, which you see all over. So this part of the industry of our factory was actually financed wholly with about $2 million investment.
From the Bank of Industry?
From the Bank of Industry. And it was really well done at the time. So when we started, it boosted our operations. We now started having other outstations, branches to sell coated coils to, and we were able to employ a lot of people. Bank of Industry is a very proactive institution, and I think that it's really, they are being in existence augurs well for industries in Nigeria. In fact, I did not know that they were in Akure. So it was some of their staff who now saw our industry here and gave their cards and said we should tell them. At that time, we were buying from Tower. And we felt that, look, if Tower is a group of, is a foreign company, whatever you might say, we cannot continue to buy from them forever. So we discussed this with the officials of Bank of Industry, and they were kind enough to show us how they could intervene in our drive to self-sustenance. And that is why it was a clean, good intervention they did. And because, of course, you must know that I have dealt with a lot of banks in Nigeria. Bank of Industry was a special bank when they came in 2009 to come and intervene in the industry. So they gave us this massive loan and bought the equipment and set it in up here with all the assistance that could give. The only thing is that the other banks who should come in at that time were not ready to come in to give us working capital. The intervention of Bank of Industry was actually as a development institution. They were not a commercial bank. So they gave us enough funds and even had an agreement with some local banks that whenever they intervene in the bank, those banks, 12 banks in Nigeria, should come in and continue the good work they are doing. But let me tell you, all these other banks are not fulfilling the mandate of developing this country. The Bank of the Industry is the only bank that is actually doing something about the employment of Nigerian youths, about the development of this country industrially, about the promotion of Nigerian goods. And this is very basic to the existence of this country.